good. Things are moving along, growing my channels, my social media channels. It's going good.
Yeah, I follow all of it, like especially the TikTok stuff. Like
Yeah, yeah, true. We met there, right?
it's pretty catchy, man. Like your the way you deliver the messages, and like it's very catchy. If people would take time and listen to it, like I would think they would like really benefit from it, right?
Hmm.
Especially
Yeah.
especially like the especially what you're teaching and what you're trying to uh, tell people about how to make money but being at home, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, uh, so many other different types of side hustles that a lot of people still don't know about, right?
Hmm.
It's unfortunate, but you know, uh, a lot of the average people, like I would say, if they see those type of stuff online or on social media, first thing they do is like just click off, and they might think it's like a big scam, you know?
True, true. Yeah. It's part of when people start out, they don't know what's going on and they just think it's a scam or yeah, but I do those videos to know, to just try to help them and also try to show them that it's possible to make money because it's just the first commission is the hardest part.
Yeah, yeah.
um you know
Coming from my background, like like I was telling you before when we first even got to the podcast, because I did my online store. Remember, like I was telling you, I opened a Shopify account a few years ago when
hmm
the trend was huge. Like everybody was trying to get into Shopify, start selling random stuff without any research. I was one of them.
hmm
Like I got so excited, I was like, I'm gonna be a millionaire overnight soon. Like let's open that. I don't care about the name of the store, the name of the company. I don't care what I sell. But as long as I get it out there and market it, I know I'm gonna get a sale. But things took turn differently, man. Like I opened it, I my niche was like women's clothing at that time. I opened it. I had a nice layout of the website, a good Shopify store as well, and I was ready to launch it. I launched it. Uh, didn't get zero sales, man. Probably for at least few months, like 4 or 5 months for sure. And I got one sale, and that sale turned out to be a scam. And
what do
uh,
you mean, like it wasn't a
like
person or
it was a fake person. It was like a robot.
oh
So what these guys do is they buy stuff from you online, then you send them the package, then they want a refund from it right away.
mm.
As soon as you send them the tracking
Oh.
information and everything, they're like, okay, it's gone out, and we're gonna get the item. And at the same time, what they do is they contact Shopify, the customer service people. They say, yo,
Mhm.
I bought from these guys, and I want my money back. It's a refund. They're none of them are. They're probably somewhere in the village, man, and doing this. But yeah,
Yeah.
the moral of the story is that uh, the idea I had as a opening an online store, like I thought I was gonna become rich and never have to work for anybody, and didn't turn out that way. So like after a year or so, maybe I got like few legit sales, and I was like, this is not working out for me. Let's close it down for now and think about like what to sell, like what's trending out there, what people really need, what type of product. Because I was in a product that was so saturated, like women's clothing. Like nowadays you open anything, there's like women's clothing everywhere. Like what's so special about your store than theirs, right? But
Hmm. Yeah, I have a friend that did some store as well online, and he was doing affiliate marketing, but then he got into it, and the refunds just killed him. He was really pissed off. He had to deal with a lot of customer service and
yeah,
things like that. So
yeah, the
not
refund.
as easy as it sounds. yeah, if you have a store online, you need traffic, you need eyeballs and people coming in, and sure, it's we need it's a marketing game as well. You know, it's not just open a store and
Yeah,
wait for people to come.
yeah. There's no. It's not like a magic trick. You just open it, and all of a sudden, people know you opened the store, and they want to buy stuff from you. That's not how it works. Yeah, but that's why I stopped doing it. Until I get a stable plan. That's gonna work. Because now everybody's doing it, as you know, right? Because a lot of the smart guys, they know what the trend is, so they wanna go with the wave of the trend. And at that time, it was Shopify. I'm sure still like it's up there. Then you had Amazon FBA. I don't know if you heard of Amazon FBA, the fulfillment
Yeah,
thing. And you had affiliate marketing. You had SMMA, like digital marketing agency. You had so many other gigs you can do, like as a side hustle, that eventually can be your main source of income.
absolutely, absolutely. And you're touching in a few of them. There's so many, and you can do drop shipping. You can flip items. Find low price items and then flip it on Amazon, eBay, and even Amazon. I believe now I heard they do drop shipping as well now.
Yeah, they do
So
drop shipping as well now. Now you can buy it from like your typical websites from Alibaba and stuff, and you just
hmm
ship it to the Amazon warehouse, and they do all the fulfillments and the dirty work for you. But
hmm
pretty much, yeah, it's like you said, it's drop shipping at the end of the day. But how did you get started with affiliate marketing and what?
how did I got into it?
How did you get
Okay,
it?
I was
What your background is?
sure. Well, my background that's a lot, but get to in a short. So I'm gonna just resume it. So, I worked as my first job. I first before I had a job, I did websites for myself. I just played around. Then my first job was web developing, so programming and designing. Then I was also a DJ for a long time, and then I stepped upon drugs, on synthetic drugs. I
Oh,
did some of that, and I got so tired of it. I was smoking so much of it that I decided, man, this is not for me, and I stopped it everything once and for all. So I stayed depressed for 1 year, and then I decided, man, I'm gonna turn my life around now, and I did it. I started learning self development, and then saving some money. I became a minimalist, saved some money, sold my stuff on eBay and other places, and then I saved a little bit of money, and then I traveled to Thailand just for fun for one month. And was there, that's when I discovered affiliate marketing. I When I was coming back from Thailand, I lost my airplane and I had to stay there because I had little money, so I had to stay there working. And I was so tired of the job that I was having because it was not for me. I mean, I was working from 9 to 7. It was too much. I had no time for myself. But then I was looking online. How could I make money online? And then I stepped upon this guy, John Cristani. I don't know if you know him.
John,
He's a very famous marketer.
is he?
And
Where is he from?
he's from the U.S. He has
Okay,
a big YouTube channel, and he had an ad of and he had a training. I went through his training. He was talking about how affiliate marketing. He was making money and traveling the world, and I told myself, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. He's making a lot of money. He's traveling the world. He has his own time. That's what I'm going to do. And then boom, I decided, and then from since then I was like for a year and a half trying all kinds of things and just failing, wasting money, and never working, but I just never gave up. And one day I joined this guy, and I went from 0 to 700 in my first month, and then in my second month uh, I hit 1,000, and then at my third month I was making over 3K per month. My sixth month, I mean, sixth month, in my sixth month. And that's when I had my breakthrough. And then since then, yeah, since I went to Thailand, since I left this job in Thailand, I never worked again for anybody else. So just working for myself as a affiliate marketer, you know.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's a good story. Uh, Surprised you met. So you met Chris in Thailand?
John Cristani.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
John.
I no, I didn't met him. The way first of all, it was on the internet. I was
Oh,
looking how to make money on the internet
oh, I see. I
when
see.
I was on the Thailand. But how did I came across was this guy invited me to a party in Thailand, to a party of this house party, and I met a couple of people there that were making money on the internet. And this guy talked to me about this book, the 4 Hour Work Week book. I don't know if you heard that book.
No,
And
no.
I said, okay. He told me about that book that people were traveling the world and just having fun working on the internet. I was very intrigued, and then I bought the book. I read it in Thailand, and then well, I was like blown away. I said like, man, I have to figure out how to do this. And then first I started selling on eBay. I sold my stuff on eBay, and then what I did is I went to Craigslist and I found this guy. He was selling Ray-Bans glasses,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and he wanted me to sell. I would make $5, $6 for each sell, and he would ship it. So I started doing that. I made a little bit of money, not a lot, but then I stepped upon paid advertisement with mobile marketing. I did a lot of paid advertisement, and that's how I things started.
So as of now, you're just working for yourself online then.
Yeah, yeah. I do full time affiliate marketing. I promote mainly two products. The one that I had my breakthrough, which is Builderall, and then I promote another high ticket affiliate marketing, which is Legendary. Um, and yeah, that's what I do for a living. I've been since I've been successful. I call it successful because not I make enough money to sustain myself and travel, and I love traveling. I've paid for my dad, my mom, my uncle, and just my sister. We've been traveling a lot, just having fun and freedom. That's
Are you,
what I
are you
strive for.
based in Are you based in Portugal?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. How's Portugal?
It's good. I am based in an island, though it's part of Portugal, but in the island. Portugal is pretty good. It's a decent country. I mean, it's not a rich country, but it's very peaceful, and it's
But
also very.
they're rich in history for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, indeed. Vasco da Gama, the traveler
Yeah, yeah.
of Portugal, he was all over, um, and he has a rich in history. Yeah, Portugal. And yeah, from here it's Cristiano Ronaldo. You know him?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, so he's from Portugal. So he lives actually near this island where I live. He's from Madeira.
oh yeah, he's from Madeira. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, but here is nice. I mean, the island that I live, it's only 50,000 people, and it's very short. I live near the ocean here. There's fishing boats, and it's very nice. A lot of nature all over the place. Um,
how's the weather? Weather is probably warmest, right?
it's good. It's not as hot as South Arabia and Ecuador. Like it's not that hot and not that cold.
Mild
It's
weather.
okay. Mild well, yeah.
Yeah. So your main source of income is just like affiliate marketing. I'm assuming affiliate marketing and also like uh, what else do you do on the side?
Um, Affiliate marketing is it's basically all that I do. Now I promote multiple products, and the way that I do is I have a YouTube channel.
You
I
have a
do
course
videos.
and stuff for like do you have a course for like maybe beginners or students that want to come and join and uh,
Yes, I do have. I do have a course for my builder all. I do have. It's not of a course. It's like it's more of people join my team, and then I'll give them like my. It's kind of a course. It's like a membership area where I have all everything they need to do it. but I also have built a course. I have this course called Fast Simple Done. It's to create a course online from A to Z, how to do it.
Yeah,
Uh, and yeah, I've created that course as well. I've created a couple of courses on affiliate marketing. Um, yeah, that's what I do for a living. It's just that I do, I do, as you've seen, I do TikToks.
yeah.
So TikTok is a great traffic source. I'm utilizing YouTube as well. I do some Google ads. I use my email marketing.
What do you think? What do
And
you
it's
think is like what you coming from? You know, you come from like affiliate marketing and digital marketing background. Like somebody say back in when I first my Shopify story. Like what would you think? What do you think was the best approach if I go back? You know, like say 3 years and did it differently. You know, what do you think would be the best way to get yourself out there and maybe you know get your first
Mhm.
sale?
um,
'Cause I'm sure there's a lot of people.
I can give you my view on it, but
Yeah,
it's my experience, and this is what I would do. There's many ways you can do
yeah,
it.
there's many
The
ways.
way that I would do it as a marketer, I would there's many ways you could do it, right? But what I would do is
Always that best.
try different.
There's
Yeah.
always that. There was always that best way that some people won't teach you until you you know you know until you like get to their program and start learning and stuff. But I'm sure people that are out there that's listening and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the world we live in, everything's so digital. You know, everything's go go go, and from one click of a button, you can pretty much buy anything. And
Mm-hmm.
it may be the future as well. You know, like digital marketing and buying stuff online. A lot of the brick and mortar stuff will be shut down for good. I'm assuming, and everybody's gonna move on to online.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like people might transition. You know, people that have lost their jobs during this time and stuff, and especially for me who wants to like work for themselves, they might come and transition into like maybe open up a Shopify account or build his own Amazon FBA or do other types of
Yeah, I mean, I would go with Shopify, a Shopify account, and what I would do is do some research and find the products that are trending, and focus on those. Test like a three or four, and then find a winner, and then focus on just promoting that one product. That's how I would do it. Now there's many ways you could get traffic for that. For example, if you go the free traffic route, if I were me, if I was to start to, first of all, I don't do job shipping. I mean, I don't do none of that. But I do marketing, and I know how to promote things. What I would do, for instance, if it was free traffic, I would build a TikTok account just focused on one product only, that product that I'm promoting, and I would try to make videos go viral and tell people to, if they want to buy, to go to the link,
yeah,
and
yeah.
just make videos on that, just that one product. And but that product needs to be a good product. That's what I would do, and just do it every single day, and I'm sure I would get sales this way. Also, I would do some on I would utilize Instagram as well to shoutcasts,
Hmm.
uh, shoutcasts you can buy specifically for that specific target audience, and that's more effective. Um, but I would do like of a landing page, like selling the product scarcity. I would have all that marketing stuff in it to make sure to convert people, and not just the store. Because if you have a store with a lot of products, people get lost,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they might not buy anything. If you just focus on one product that is proven to convert, and it's converting, and you're sending the right kind of traffic to it, then you're gonna see conversions.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest problem. I think when I first started Shopify, I had like I was trying to be like the next like the next Nike, like have like different types of clothing and all that stuff, man. And that was the worst idea. Like, like,
Yeah, but
like
it's okay, man. You've learned, and
yeah, and
it's part
like
of the game.
that's part of the game. So I've learned. So next time if I do open an account again, I know what.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all the mistakes that you do, and I've been doing it as well. I see them as stepping stones, you know. So
Yeah,
now you've learned that that doesn't work. So now you can move on to another, you know, and do something different. What I would do is definitely, you know, I always recommend this, and it's, you know, first find the buyer. First find where who you're gonna sell to. So for instance, if you're gonna sell, for instance, if you're gonna do a Google ad, for example, what I would do is I would, you know, in Google Ads, you can, there's all kinds of ads, but let's say I will focus on display ads, which you can target a specific website. I would look for websites related, for example, if, for example, I would look for websites. Let's say I have an item that I want to sell. Let's say the item is, you know, on bodybuilding, you know, some kind of, you know, uh, uh, health item, whatever it is. I would look for a website that is related to that, and then I would target, that website. So I would look for that traffic, and then I would build the offer specific to that type of traffic, and then I would send traffic from that website to the offer, and that would work much better. And then I would scale from there. I would look for other websites similar to those, because when you do an offer specifically to an audience, it works much better than just doing selling to everybody else, you know.
yeah, yeah.
You
When it,
know, detail and focus on the customer, you know.
when it comes to like paid traffic, like what would you use besides Google AdSense? Is there other ways?
Yes, I mean, there's all, I believe all traffic methods are great. uh, so there's others. I mean, there's I don't know if you heard of solo ads, which is with email.
So ads, yeah, I've heard that. What was it? There's a website called Mailchimp, right? You can use that for email marketing.
Oh no, that is for email marketing. Solo ads is you buy traffic from people that have big email lists on the
Oh,
niche you want. So that's, you know, you have native ads, which is showing ads on big websites like CNN and these big brands.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this is native ads is really effective because people already trust the brand, and so because they trust the brand, they are more likely to buy. So this is another traffic source. You have Facebook, right? You have all kinds of traffic sources and traffic methods out there. Um, I believe all of them work.
Just have to do it right. Yeah, yeah. It's
Just
all.
have to find
It all
the
starts
right
from the.
audience
Yeah,
first.
yeah. It all starts from the step one. Pick your niche item. From there, see what your demographic looks like for that item. Like who buys it the most. What type of people. Their interests and stuff.
Exactly what they want.
What they want. And
Actually look for the person what they want and then give it to them. I
yeah,
believe this is the best approach ever, is find the customer and then sell it to him.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much based on that, you can execute it like your game plan the smoothest as you can. And
Yeah. And
uh,
also, you know, with the Shopify, with online stores and things like that, there's also retargeting. It's important later on to have that in place, because they might not buy it today, but if you retarget them, they'll see your ad and it reminds them, okay, I can buy, you know, the product. They can see it on other websites and things like that.
and Shopify is really good when it comes to that. They have so much tools and resources within their database that you can
Hmm.
use and grow your online store, which I never took advantage of back in the day. Like I was in my head, I was like, I'm gonna do this myself, and nobody can stop me.
Yeah, that's the mindset you want to have. That's awesome, man. That mindset alone is a winner mindset.
Yeah, yeah, that's the you gotta have the winner mindset if you wanna join the if you want to transition into the digital world, like selling stuff online or affiliate marketing,
Hmm.
can't come with that weak mindset and say and think everything's gonna happen with no hard work. Everything requires hard work. But
Indeed, man. Indeed, yeah. I mean,
what do you think about
yeah.
like
Without working hard, people think, oh, it's do what you love. Okay, you do what you love, but you have to work, or else it's not gonna happen.
yeah, man. If that was the case, man, I think the 7 billion people in the world, none of them would have starved. You know, they would have like
Yeah, I mean,
would have been million.
I believe in working hard, but working smart as well.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
yeah. If everything was like laid out to you easy, like one plate, then everybody would have been rich by now. But yeah,
yeah, indeed.
everybody's fighting for themselves. Like you gotta grind it every day, 24/7. There's always gonna be obstacles like coming your way. Like like my story is a big story. Like 3 years ago when I started Shopify, like now it's a learning lesson. Like if I open another store, I know what to do and I know how to execute it properly. But
Hmm.
what do you think about like influencer marketing? Do you think it's effective enough? Like if you're trying to sell a product online or whatever?
Yes, definitely influencer. Yes, absolutely. Um, definitely. Marketing. It's all about giving value, and you influence people by doing that, by building trust with them. It's all about trust, and the more you can provide value and be consistent and just provide as much value as you can, then you can influence people to take action on whatever that you are offering. Because if you're doing it and you're successful, they're gonna go, he's doing it, I want to do it too,
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
and it's interesting that when people do start this influencer route, they building their brand and all that stuff, they normally make unrealistic claims, and
Yeah.
that loses trust with the audience. It's
Mhm.
never a good idea to say, oh, you're gonna make so much money on when you start this and that, because it turns people off. So it's better to be honest and be yourself and just be truthful with people, and actually tell them upfront, hey, okay, this is gonna be hard. You can make money online. It's hard. It's not easy. It requires work, persistent. It's not from one day to another. And if you are honest with them, they connect with you, and it's all about relatability as well. Being relatable
Yeah.
with people.
People like that are listening to, they need to understand like when you're doing influencer marketing, if you're looking for somebody to like promote your whatever is a product or brand, you gotta do your research as well, like who that person is, why is he a good influencer marketer, like is he the best person to do the brand ambassador. Because I ran into somebody like when I was doing Shopify, I found somebody on IG, was a random guy, and I said, "Can you promote this on your page and stuff, your IG page?" He had about like almost 500,000 followers on IG. Then
Mhm.
I paid him like a small bit of money at that time, and he posted on his IG story and his on his IG account. And next thing you know, like I look at the analytics of when I go to my Shopify account, like 99% it says India. I was like, oh,
Mm.
this guy's probably based in India somewhere, That's why he was asking for like so little money to promote my product. And I was like, like India, like no offense, but I love the Indians. They're not gonna buy my product that's for like 60, 70 in dollars. For them in rupees, it's gonna be like high amount of money. Uh, I was like,
Yeah,
what a waste of.
indeed.
I paid the guy, and now the whole algorithm is gonna be messed up now for the store. So every time somebody does visit my store, it's gonna be from that part of the world and specifically that country. And you're just wasting your time, and now your algorithm's all screwed up. You're not gonna get a sale, and it's now you gotta fix it
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
over again.
You have to know your audience, and if it's coming from India, like you're saying, it's kind of a waste of money, because they're just not.
They're not gonna buy it. They just they'll look at it as like. they'll open the link and stuff, but they're not gonna buy it, you know, because
Yeah, and also
initially,
with school. Yeah.
initially when you open the store, you're not even targeting. I'm sure India wasn't my first country that I was thinking about. You know, it's always like the Western country that you're targeting the most, and that's that. The moral of the story is like, you know, if somebody's doing influencer marketing and you're trying to find somebody online on IG, like ask him, ask him as much as question as possible, get his analytics and database, and see if it's organic or not.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people selling vast kind of traffic, just tier three countries that are very poor, and this traffic is cheap for them,
Yeah, yeah.
but it doesn't convert.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't convert. No, no.
And with stores online, one very important thing that I would do from scratch, it's retargeting, firing a pixel on the first page, so you can then follow that person later on, or else you lose that person forever, right? Because if you're just sending people to your store and you're not getting their email or retargeting them, then
Yeah, yeah,
you're losing them forever, and it's just a waste of money if you're sending high quality traffic into your sales page, to your store, and then losing that traffic forever. you know that's why it's always good to capture their email.
yeah.
um,
That's actually you brought up a good point because you know a lot of the well-established companies, the big ones, if you buy something online, like, for example, let's say Under Armour, if you go to their website and you want to buy something, you add it to the cart. They make you sign up in order to like uh, proceed with the checkout and buy it. I'm sure
mhm.
some of them they still have the checkout as a guest, but a lot of them nowadays they make you sign up, they make you put all your email stuff, and yeah, now
I mean, and if it's not possible doing that, with retargeting, you can say like, okay, if the person stayed on the website for more than 1 minute,
Mhm.
I'm gonna follow him around on the internet. Wherever he goes, I'm gonna show the ad for the item,
Mhm.
and it's very cheap to do this. And because the person stayed 1 minute on the website, it means that they are interested on the product, and that makes all the sense that you spend money on going after these people, and it's very cheap, and it's very worth it doing this. And this is how you win, I believe, with the stories. You do this as well, very important, or else you're gonna lose that customer. He's gonna go somewhere else and it's gonna buy it somewhere else. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, pretty much. Well, that's actually a good idea. It's a good way to convert and
Yeah,
reach.
I mean, you can, and to do this retargeting. You can retarget it with the Facebook pixel. You can fire a pixel on your store, and then you can retarget it on Facebook. You can also retarget on adroll.com. It's a website where you fire a pixel on your website, and then when people land there, everywhere they go on the internet, websites, and just most of the places, that your ad is going to show to them, because you've pixeled them. So this is yeah, how you do it. You can get there.
Yeah, what about like how would you like promote like a video, like a YouTube video, for example? Like, what's the best way for somebody to gain viewers, subscribers, and get the algorithm going?
Okay, I'm really good with this. I believe I'm only at almost 5K subscribers. Not a lot, but I'm doing okay. I mean, what I would do for man, there's a lot of things, but here's the most important things. First of all, you need the very first thing you need to do is you need to do the keyword research,
Okay.
and you need. I use TubeBuddy.com. It's a tool where you can do the keyword research. So you need to look for a keyword that is not very competitive and has some traffic, because
Okay.
if you go for keywords that have a lot of competition, you're never gonna rank.
So for
So this is
example,
first.
so for
Yeah.
example, if your video is, for example, your video is like about digital marketing, and you post it on YouTube, what would the keyword be for that?
Okay, let me give you an example. So if you go for the keyword make money online,
Hmm.
this keyword has a lot of traffic, and if you are a small YouTube channel, you do not want to target that keyword, because there's so many people going after that keyword that you're not going to be able to rank. So what you want to do is how to make money in 2021. Okay, this is a long tail keyword. Not a lot of people are searching yet. It has a traffic, so low competition.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
then you choose the keyword. Once you choose the keyword, then you need to add that keyword on the title. It needs to have to be on the title. It doesn't matter what order, but it needs to be there. Then it needs to be on the in the description on the first two lines. It needs to be there as well. The keyword. You need to say the keyword on the video and the name of the file when you save. Also add the keyword as well, the name. Then what you want to do is then what keywords you're gonna pick. You're gonna pick the keywords that is very similar to the main keyword that you've picked. Very similar. It needs to be very relevant to that one. So all the keywords there. Once you've done that, then you're gonna move on to the thumbnail. The thumbnail needs to stand out from the crowd. And the way you stand out from the crowd, I did this in the beginning. It was a big mistake. I was putting too many text so people couldn't read. Now what I do is I do one big text or one image and one big text, and people click because it's they can read it. Curiosity, you know. So you need to your thumbnail to stand out, and then you need watch time, which is people staying watching the video. So you would need to this is you build over time. Uh, this you build over time, but you can cut the video, you know, as you spike, and if you do pauses you can cut so that it's in a fast pace so people stick to it and watch it. Just be interesting, say something interesting, say jokes or whatever to keep people watching. Always ask people to subscribe, to hit that notification bell, to smash the like button. Ask them to comment below, to you know, all that stuff. Have a nice intro, and you have to, yeah, this is pretty much what you need to do. And then once you upload the video, you need to promote the hell out of the video within the first 48 hours, because that's when YouTube will tell if the YouTube video is good or not. So what I do, for example, I share it to my email list, my video. Then I share it on Pinterest. I share on all the social media accounts. I share it on all my groups on Facebook, everywhere. Then I share it on TikTok. Then I even have a program that I share as well there. It, so I pay $5 to so they share my link in some places where I get some backlinks and also likes and shares. That helps algorithm, but that's not necessary. But I believe those are the things that are most important one things. But it's just about keep doing it, and also, you know, try different branches of videos. Don't, you know, it's always good. Oh, one big tip: if you run out of ideas, go to Pinterest.com, and then if you're let's say your niche is make money online, type in make money online, and then it's going to show you loads of blog posts of ideas you can build content on it. Basically you just copy the content and you have a video if you ever run out of ideas. And those contents are amazing because if they're showing on the first page, it means a lot of people are viewing it. That's why they're on the first page. So there you go, boom, you have content. And it's just about posting if at least one time per week. Have a plan of action. Keep consistent and never give up. Stay doing it for at least 1 year with never giving up. You should always keep moving. And yeah, that's, I think those are some tips. Yeah. But I
So,
can give more, but those are, I think, the most important ones.
yeah, so the keyword one is because everywhere I looked at as well when I was researching, everybody was speaking about you have to have a good keyword, you have to have a good keyword. Everybody was preaching that. And like you said, because a good example is like my, like I post my podcast on YouTube and stuff. So, so if you would, if I were to put, my podcast online on YouTube, you can't use the keyword podcast then. 'Cause-
Yeah, podcast is a bit different. You can't, but what you could do though is use one keyword. uh, that you come up with, that you see. If for a podcast, I would utilize one specific keyword, and I would do all the podcasts focused on that one keyword only.
Okay.
I don't know what's the name of your podcast. Is
We'll talk with Abdul. That's
You
the
know, that alone, that could be. I mean, I believe that if you have always that in the title, automatically you're gonna rank for that keyword. Yeah, but the podcast, the content of the podcast, you can come up with the keywords related to the content.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would do it this way.
Yeah, because I was copying. I was looking at other people's podcasts that are like that have a way higher platform, like Joe Rogan and stuff. What they do is they also have a keyword, and the smart thing is they put short clips to create a
Oh
funnel.
yeah, yeah. I follow Joe Rogan
And
as
like
well.
the
That's very
highlight of the
clever thing to
podcast,
do.
like the most interesting part of the podcast, maybe 2 3 minutes of the clip, and the guy that's watching the 2 3 minutes, he's probably so intrigued, he wants to watch the rest of the episode. So it's a good way to like make a funnel, by doing short clips on YouTube, and a lot of the people will go back to your original video and watch the whole thing, right?
Absolutely, that's amazing. Not only you are you making multiple videos with one video, and your chances of growing, it's even more.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful way to do it, man. Cut parts of the video that are very interesting, and then make one small video.
yeah,
Like make 5 videos or 6 videos of
yeah,
that one
that's right.
big podcast. That's amazing. If I start a podcast, I'm gonna do this for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to do right now.
It's more work because you have to cut the videos and
That's right.
everything,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
it's
Yeah,
worth it.
that's the thing. I was gonna just say that it's more work and more. It can be a hassle too, but at the end, it's worth it because you're pretty much marketing for free yourself. It,
Yeah, yeah,
like almost free traffic. Uh,
yeah.
growing your
You know,
audience. It's all organic.
and if you're doing the YouTube videos, and if you don't have money for traffic, the best way to get subscribers and people to your YouTube is through TikTok. TikTok is by far the very best traffic source for you to get viewers to your YouTube video. It's
Makes
really, really powerful.
How'd you?
I believe you have a good TikTok account as well. You have a
Yeah, I
right?
have a good TikTok account. Lately, I haven't been so consistent though. Like I've been lacking on the TikTok videos. That's the
Yeah,
thing. So hard to keep.
TikTok requires consistent. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's so hard to keep up. Like you got the IG Reels, you got the IGGTV, then you got the Facebook, then you got the actual YouTube. Then TikTok like
Mhm.
comes to my mind the last man, because I'm not so used to like TikTok, and I never had TikTok before, even before opening my podcast. As soon as I had my own podcast show, I was like, TikTok is a good way to create a funnel for people to come and watch your
Yeah,
podcast video.
indeed. And you can even do, as you said, you would cut the parts to make videos. You could cut some parts to do a TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. And TikTok, like, what's
At
the
the end, say, hey, watch the full podcast, link in the bio or something.
because I like when I was looking at your podcast, everything was so timely. Like the subtitles and the headline you would have on your videos. It was very catchy. Like
Yeah, yeah. I try to do it that on purpose, so to get people's attention, because it's within the first 30 seconds. If you don't grab their attention, they're gonna swipe up.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a good way. But yeah, man. At the end of the day,
I'm always It's
everything.
always learning. It's a learning process.
Yeah.
We're never perfect, but
No,
yeah.
at the end of the day, man, it's all about consistency. I think. You gotta,
Yeah, consistency and not over promising.
yeah,
Um, Not over promise is it's better to under promise and over deliver.
deliver. Yeah,
And also just be yourself. If you put yourself out there, just be yourself. Just own it, because people like people that are themselves, because there's a lot of people trying to be someone else today, right?
yeah. A lot of fake people out there for sure. That's why.
It's when you are yourself and you are unique and you embrace your scars, then people go look at you and go like, okay, this guy's real. I like this guy. I'm gonna follow this guy.
Plus, the video becomes more genuine. Like I don't want to sit there and watch 1 hour of a guy that's fake talking about himself.
True, true, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, the more
That's cool, man. You watch Joe Rogan. Yeah, that guy, he's one of the biggest podcasts out there, right?
I watch Joe Rogan, I watch a bunch of other people too, just to get the ideas from them. It's not about more of their content. I just like some.
Okay.
Uh, I watch Joe
Yeah,
Rogan
indeed. Yeah.
for all of the purposes. His content is good. The way he talks, the way he delivers his podcast, and also the way he promotes his podcast. And plus, he has like top of the notch guests that come into his show, and another way for him to go big and viral. But yeah, the way he does, that his delivery is perfect. And I watch other podcasts too, and I try to get some ideas from them, like why are they so successful? Like what are they doing right that I'm not doing right? Then
Yeah,
I look
yeah,
at them and stuff, get some ideas, write it down on my notes, and next time I
yeah.
do my podcast, try to incorporate their way of doing it and see how it goes. Like experiment it.
Yeah, yeah. And like you were saying in the beginning, it's about the consistency and just keep at it.
Yeah, it's all about consistent. Because Joe Rogan started his first podcast was in his bedroom, and he nobody knew him. People knew him from like his host as a real, what was it called, the Fear Factor and stuff. And
Hmm.
he slowly got bigger and bigger. Then he became a host of the UFC. Then opened his account. But yeah, it's all about consistency. Gotta put videos. He's been doing it for at least 10 years now, I think. So it's all been.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. And I can say that because I started my YouTube channel in the beginning. I was doing videos and then I stopped for a week to 1 month, two, three, and then come back and then stop, come back and then stop. And I only finally see growth when I just keep going
Yeah,
without
yeah,
ever stopping.
yeah.
The consistency is what makes the difference. Yeah.
But what made you like fall in love more in TikTok? Like, w-
Why did I fell in love?
what do you think is the best platform to create a funnel? Like,
Why do I think good?
why not?
Well, I think
Why not like IG Reels or IGTV or
okay, because the reason why is because TikTok is the platform which uh, a video can blow up and get to 1 million views like this. Very easy, very fast.
Mhm.
Like this, I got 10,000 followers on TikTok with one video only.
Wow?
That's not, you could never have that effect on any other platform. That's why it's better. Also, if you decide to do 3 videos per day on TikTok and be consistent and just never fail every one day, what happens is a few of your videos are gonna take off. And what I mean by taking off is getting like 30,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, and things like that. And then one video, from one of my videos brought me so many sales. So one video can get you so many sales and it can get you so many subscribers. And also, when you go live, for example, on TikTok, if you go live on Instagram, like the difference is just insane. You get much viewers on TikTok,
Mhm.
um, and it's just better. There's no platform that you can get 10K subscribers with one video. I mean, you can if you're very very lucky, but in TikTok it's not about you, it's a little bit about luck. But if you keep the consistency and if you make videos that people watch, and because the videos is so small, 60 seconds, 15 seconds is so
Yeah,
small that
small.
you can make a video to go viral very easy.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's easy. So you can put less time and you can get the most out of it. That's why it's good. And it's like this. It's not about much putting so much work. Like I will, like for instance, to grow on YouTube, you have to put a lot of work until you see
for sure.
something, until you see like a lot of subscribers. So to get to almost 5,000 subscribers now, I work the hell a lot. I work really hard to get there. Like for 1 year, keep going. Now in TikTok, in just 1 month, I was at almost 15,000 subscribers. Just 1 month work. So that's why it's better because less work and more output. It's just that's why.
That makes sense. Yeah. Do you use any other social media platforms? Like, do you use Snapchat at all, or you said you use Pinterest, right? What about like Reddit?
Yeah, I use Pinterest just to share my video only. The traffic sources that I focus on, free traffic methods, use YouTube and TikTok and my Facebook group.
Okay.
Uh, and I used to do other traffic methods like Facebook group strategy and my Facebook profile. But now I focus mainly on these two free traffic methods, which is YouTube and TikTok, which by the way I believe to be the two best ones. And then with paid traffic, I use Google Ads and some retargeting with Facebook and
Do you use Reddit at all, or no?
No, no. I've used before. I've tried it. Basically, I've tried all social medias, but I don't use it now. But I believe, I mean, all the social medias are good if you done right.
Yeah,
But I mean, if you're just starting out, don't go everywhere. Go everywhere to share your YouTube videos and to share your stuff. But I mean, if you focus, like if it's like if you focus on all the traffic methods out there, it's like you're gonna play in 1 day. You're gonna play football, tennis, basket. You're gonna play all these sports in 1 day, and you're not gonna be good at nothing. That's why it's better to just focus on one, maximum two,
yeah. Plus,
and then be good at them.
plus, I think TikTok and Instagram are up there is because people are too lazy to read nowadays. They want to see visual only, right?
Indeed, yeah, for sure.
Like to see that 30-second or a minute visual, and if they like it, they can always, watch more on your profile. But with Reddit
Yeah,
stuff and Pinterest and the other ones that's like not so visual and it's all about reading and stuff. The only people you're gonna see there is like a lot of the more sophisticated people that uh, they just love to read and no visuals, right? But then again, you have
yeah, for sure. Visuals nowadays is
but
what's
visuals like very like catchy. They people like
yeah,
to
for
see
sure.
and watch stuff and yeah,
And also, you're building a brand if you're showing your face, and people buy from people they know, like, and trust. These, if people know you, they like you, and they trust you, they'll buy from you.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, yeah, that was good, man. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was
Of,
a pleasure talking to you, buddy. You are from Saudi Arabia, right?
no, 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 Afghanistan.
Oh, Afghanistan. I'm sorry, I'm confusing
No,
them.
no, no, that's okay, man. It's close enough, anyways.
Oh, you're from Afghanistan. That's awesome, man.
Remember, I was telling you that a lot of people
I
talk
have
about
a good friend from. Yeah.
like rags and riches. Like a lot of them haven't come from the rags though, and they just promote themselves as rags to riches. But then I was telling you like I came from the actual rag. Like if you see
Hmm.
the situation that the country is in and stuff, and the backstory, like how I left and how I ended up in Canada here in Vancouver. Like a lot of people won't even believe the story. So
So you now in Vancouver?
Vancouver, Canada, yeah.
Yeah, could you share a little bit about your story? That would be nice. I would love to
So yeah,
know.
my story is like I was born in Afghanistan, in a city called Mazar Sharif. It's in the northern part of Afghanistan, and I was about a year and a half old when we flew from Afghanistan to India. So I lived in India for about 7 years or so. So the reason why we left from Afghanistan to India is because at that time in '92 and '91, from '91 to '96, we had that civil war going on when the Taliban invasion happened. We had wars before too. Like in the '70s and '80s, we had the USSR invasion when all the Soviets came and tried to invade the country. then they failed and went back. Then 91 to 96, we had the Taliban. Taliban is, a terrorist organization in Middle East, but mainly they're focused on Afghanistan and Pakistan. So we left because my parents, at that time, they're like, no, there's no future. I don't see anything here. I think all we're gonna see is killing, violence, bloodshed, and all this stuff, and it's all gonna be sadness. So we have kids. We want to build a future. We're still young as well. Let's go to a country. At that time, all the neighboring countries were like accepting refugees, because they saw the situation was so bad. They were like, will accept as much as refugees. So Iran, Pakistan, India, Tajikistan, parts of Russia and stuff, they were accepting refugees at that time.
Mhm.
And yeah, but we ended up in India just because I had a way better future than the other neighboring countries. And we were there for 7+ years. Uh, then we got accepted to Canada in immigration, and we chose Canada. We had two destinations. It was either between Canada or Australia, but we chose Canada at that time, as a lot of our relatives were here too, and friends and families, and they all recommended to come to Canada just because of the future and stuff. So yeah, since 2000, I've been here almost 21 years now. I did my
1,000? Oh, wow.
so I did a couple of years of elementary school, 6 and 7. I did the whole high school here. Post secondary, I did for a couple of years. I did go and get my bachelor's, but I dropped out. I just said, this is a waste of time. I'm paying so much money for like, 40, $50,000 for a BA program. And I wasn't learning anything. Then dropped out and I just went full ham on, working full time, get some education on myself, I was pretty much self-studying at that time. I was trying to see like, what ways can I make money besides my 9 to 5 full-time job. I
Mhm.
don't want to do this. I couldn't imagine doing it for till I retire. Who knows? So the retirement age here is 65, and I'm only 28. And I was like, I'm not doing this for another 50 years, man. I can't. I want to enjoy life. I want to travel. I want to see different cultures, religions. You only have one chance in the world. You live once. I don't think I'm gonna sit in an office in a cubicle and just work my ass off for a couple paychecks a month, and at the end don't even get appreciated from your because like a company can get rid of you and it can easily replace it with somebody else, right? It's easy. So they don't care about your feelings or what's happening behind the scenes, personally, whatever you're going through. They just want the work done, and you clocking in, clocking out, and get out of there. And I couldn't do it, like I'm still doing it, but on the side, I have like other
Yeah.
side gigs and stuff, like I was telling you. And I feel like, if I put more pressure and more effort into it, and I feel like I can make it in my main source of income, and
You can, for sure.
get rid of
100%. If you keep you doing on YouTube, and if you just keep doing it and just never give up, you will do it. That's
um,
for sure. It's
yeah,
worth it. It's worth you working. You work this now. What you're doing is so worth it, because this is what's gonna catapult. Is gonna, yeah. You're gonna get there. I'm sure.
yeah. So this year I was like, what? A few months ago, I was like, let me do something else. Like let me start a podcast channel, get myself out there. Another way to like build your brand as well. So and
Yeah.
I came up with doing podcasting. Like interviewing different special people, man, like yourself. They can share their backstory and what they do. A lot of the listeners can like hear and learn something from it, because a lot of the people with the mainstream media, it's all like BS, man. People like inject themselves with like fake stories.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's yeah, for sure,
Well,
man. It's
people
crazy.
are so into like the fake stuff, like they want to see drama, they want to see negative stuff, they want to see violence. you know Mainstream media, they don't care. they're not gonna put a positive news because nobody wants to watch happy news, right? That's how they
Yeah, it's just bullshit and fake news, and
that's how they make
everything we've learned in the school and everything is wrong. I mean,
that's
it's
all
been
wrong. Like 10 years ago, I graduated from high school. I was 18 years old, 19 years old. If they zero financial knowledge in high school, man, zero. There's not even a course,
zero, man. They don't teach you how to learn. They don't teach you how to do financials in life. They don't teach you how to self development stuff.
and
It's
they always preach about like, oh, get your diploma, get your BA, and you can get a nice job. Yeah, you get a nice job, and you work 50 years for a company that doesn't care about you.
yeah, that's not a life, man.
And zero financial knowledge. You can't even choose a course in high school. Like I wanted to choose a course on high school. If I had the choice, I want to do financial courses. I want to learn something about when I do graduate from high school. How can I grow my wealth? Like there should
Yeah,
be a different
they
way.
don't teach us that.
There should be a different way of growing wealth than just your basic, typical
Yeah,
college and university.
yeah, and you're now escaping. I mean, you're focused on the right stuff. Just keep at it. Keep with your podcast. That's very important. And
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
just keep at it with it, it will grow over time. That's for sure. The
Yeah,
only way.
that's the only way. Yeah, man. Now that you're free and no school, no nothing like that. You can put full force, like I said, and put a lot of effort into your.
Yeah, yeah. Man,
In,
that's good to know your story, man. It's interesting. So you came from Afghan, then you went to India,
yeah,
and then you went to Canada. Now for wow, 20 years.
yeah, because
Now you're trying to escape the rat race. That's awesome, man.
yeah, everywhere you go, man, there's always gonna be a rat race, and I'm trying to like finally move on from it because like I said, we're the country I grew up. 40 years plus war. It's not even 40 years to be honest. Since the day that uh, the country even got named Afghanistan, since that day was 2,000 years till now. There's been war, man. If you look at the story from the Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, the three British War, the Indian War, there's like the Persian War, there's the you name it, man, the
Yeah,
USSR.
and I have a friend there, a good friend there in Afghanistan. That they in Kabul, they always say that there's missiles like every day, like each
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
There's some
every
kind of
day.
missile or something.
It's sad because the world is so immune to it. Like if they see a story, they're like, "Oh, another bomb. It's okay. This happens every day." But yeah, in Canada
If
and
you're there, it's not like that, man.
yeah,
I mean,
and if there's something happen like here, they're gonna be scared as hell. They're gonna like piss their pants and run away and hide somewhere,
yeah,
And a lot of the people are not grateful here, man. They don't appreciate. They think life is gonna stay forever, and the way we are, we're gonna stay like this forever. No, man. There's no infinite life, man. Once you're gone, you're gone.
yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
You gotta be thankful. You gotta be grateful, man. What you have.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I started with gratitude as well back in the day, and I still do today, every day. It's gratitude is the highest frequency you can be. Yeah, if you're grateful for what you have. So you are you there with your family now?
Yeah, here I'm with my family, mom, dad, a couple of brothers.
Okay, that's
But,
then.
but 80% of like the rest of the family is back home from the
Yeah,
aunt, uncle, cousins, grandmothers, grandfathers, you name it, everybody's there. But we always keep in touch with them, But the situation, you can't come from Afghanistan to Canada. They won't let you due to the immigration laws there.
yeah, yeah. But what you did is good. I mean, you went to India, then you had to stay there because,
You have to
I
stay in
mean,
India.
yeah, and then you work from there. That's great, man. And now, man, good, man. I
Yeah,
wish you all the best, my friend. I'm sure you're gonna be successful because you looking to improve and you doing these podcasts. You also learn with it as well, and you grow yourself. And I grow with you as well. We're always learning from each other.
they were always learning from each other, and this is just the beginning for us, and
Awesome, man. It was really cool, man, being with you here today.
yeah, man, thank you. We'll be in touch for sure, man. Thank you again for coming here.
Yeah, it was really awesome, man. Thank you so much. On my YouTube channel, someday I'll invite you. We'll keep in touch. Whenever
I'll
I
put,
can do a
I'll put,
live, huh?
if anybody wants to like check you out, I'll put the link on the YouTube description and other social media. Or if you want to shout yourself out too, go ahead. It's even easier.
Sure. I mean, just my website is you can find my YouTube channel there, and just what I do. It's at FabioOurique.com. That's not easy to spell it, but it's I'll send you a message and then you can add it in the comments.
Yeah, I'll put it. I'll put it in the description. Yeah, people can click